I got another video for y'all. This Love After Lockup Season 2, Episode 12. Let's get into it. So, when Lizzie's friend asked her what made her want to get married, she was like, Scott makes sure I'm okay, and he doesn't ask for sex. She's like, doesn't that sound good? No, it sounds good. It just doesn't sound like a husband. Like, if you ask somebody why they got married and those are the two things that they say, you're kind of looking at them with a bombastic. Scott tells Charlene that he's broke and his bills are unpaid and his credit is shot. Fuck is you telling me for? Like, Scott steady be wanting niggas to feel bad for him, but it's like, is you gonna change this behavior or is we gonna keep talking about it? Like, if you not finna change or do something different, fuck off my phone. Niggas is not finna answer the phone, answer your text, to hear your every waking call about how you struggling and going through it if you not finna do shit about it. Mike tells Megan when he picks her up that he got to go see his PO. When they get to the spot that the GPS tells him to go, he realizes that that's not the right spot. This nigga got the nerve to look at Megan and say, you got to learn how to work a GPS, girl. And you got to get a phone, you broke ass nigga. Like, y'all lucky I'm not a female. I'd be talking to these niggas any kind of way. Look at y'all. Well, you hate when women talk to niggas any kind of way. Yeah, if they don't deserve it, or if you don't know the niggas and they don't know you, but the nerve of this nigga, like, take some responsibility. And we ain't even gonna take that angle. Let's take the angle of, nigga, you always go to your PO, and you mean to tell me that halfway there, none of this shit look familiar. None of this shit look somewhat memorable. And you never thought 40 minutes in to turn the fuck around, and damn, we've been on the road for a minute. It usually don't take this long. Or hell, even 5 minutes. You could have saved 5 minutes of time, nigga. When she said, oh, we're 5 minutes away, you looking around like, nigga, hell no, this shit don't look even remotely familiar. So they got to make it to his PO in 30 and they 45 away. See, if that's me, that's light work, nigga. I cut so much time with the way I drive, I don't even know. I get there and be like, damn, nigga, I got here 30 minutes. So when they pull up to where Mike actually supposed to be, his PO was like, not only did you pull up late, but you driving and you not supposed to be driving. Megan got in her confessional talking about, he told me he could drive. Was it ever apparent to you that this nigga could be a liar? Damn. You ditzy dumb bitch. Clint is riding with who I assume to be his little bro. Little bro getting his confessional say he been trying to tell Clint to leave old girl. And it got me thinking like, little bro really big bro for real. Even he's saying leave the bitch. Clint figured out he wasn't finna see Tracy. So he got out the car, he crashed out, then walked up to the jail and was like, Tracy, I love you. Nigga, get in the car. His brother better than me. Like, I wouldn't have came. I'd have told that nigga, whatever you got going on, I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to be a part of it if it's dealing with that bitch. I can't anymore. Like, I get secondhand embarrassment, and it comes to a point when it's too far. Okay, you fiending over the bitch. I don't advise. I don't get it, but whatever. But standing outside the jail in the middle of the fucking grass on the side of the road where everybody could drive by and see the both of us telling us, I love you. Nigga, don't nobody got time for this shit. Get your ass back in the car. Mike's mom got the call that Mike got caught up and that Sarah was trying to contact Mike and couldn't, and she was wondering is the word that she used, where he was or what he could be doing. Like, girl, you know. And y'all literally had this conversation last night about breaking up with Megan. So you know where he is. Be for real. So she's like, oh, Megan gotta go. So she knocked on the door. And now I get women have been in a situation of being ditzy over a bum ass nigga on some stupid shit. But I'm sure even y'all have some type of situational awareness. But it's like Megan never met the mother in person. Y'all had small talk over the phone on FaceTime. But this is your first time meeting the nigga mother. And it's because her son got back locked up after he been out for a short period of time. And when she happened to knock on your door and you open it, with you knowing the current situation, you open up the door smiling. Like, you're not going to tell me that these people are not special. Like, and nothing against special people or challenge people, because that's even, to compare Megan and Sarah and Clint and all these people to special people is an insult to special people. I don't even want to do special people, because this is too much. Why the fuck are you smiling? When Caitlyn goes to pick up her mother's ashes, her and Matt get into it. And when she raises her voice, Matt tells her to settle down. She talking about some, I'm here picking up my mother's ashes and he's going to tell me to settle down? He might as well have told me to shut up. He should have. He should have. And y'all think I'm crazy or trying to be funny, but hey, you keep taking him back, giving him chance after chance, the benefit of the doubt. You take him back no matter what, and he can do no wrong. So I would be talking to you crazy too. Hell, if you think Matt's bad, that nigga's light work. Because everybody and their mama wouldn't want me dealing with you, or wouldn't want you dealing with me with the way I would talk to you, knowing how much your ass be running back to him. I would be talking to you like a goddamn slave. So after Mike's mother said all that shit, she just go to Megan and tell her that Mike finna be locked up for the next 4 months. Then afterwards told the camera that it's not her job to break things up. Okay, so what was all that shit? What was all that shit about she got to go? Talking about, oh, that's Mike's job when he get out to see her. Like, ma'am, Megan just sat for a 2-year bid. She finna sit for this little ass 4-month bid. And you really think the first thing that this nigga finna do when he get back is break things off with her? This nigga had the opportunity. He's had ample time. I keep saying these motherfuckers have ample time and they waited out and it makes shit worse. You seen it with Amanda's situation, Brittany's situation with Marcelino, and you're seeing it now. That nigga Mike, the best thing to do when he said he was gonna break shit off and that he made his decision even though I knew that nigga was lying, and his mom knew that nigga was lying too. His mom should have, because you know that nigga be lying. You know he's a player of layers, man. You said it before. You know this nigga be lying. And the crazy part is we know that this nigga be lying. And this nigga knows that we know that this nigga be lying. Nigga, why are you lying? Then gonna get to the airport talking about, oh, it's easier said than done. When should I tell her? Nigga, now. What you mean, when should I tell her? She got her suitcase coming down the elevator talking about, oh, I can be here as long as I want. I booked a one-way. Well, go ahead and see if you can go ahead and check that bag. Go ahead and see if you can get on with the pilot and the flight attendants and the rest of the cast and crew to see if they could take your ass back. Because, baby, she in the motherfucking car talking about, yeah, I'm going to look for some houses out here, see what jobs they're hiring. And this nigga just sitting there driving like, oh, boy, I just don't know when. Nigga, I can't. Then when she figured out that nigga was getting locked up, whatever, Megan gonna get in her confessional time out. I don't want to tell my family he's getting locked up because all they gonna say is I told you so, as they should. Just like I told Clint's goofy ass. You need somebody in your circle reminding you of the stupid shit that you do on a regular basis. When Lizzie gets back to the little telly or whatever and start pulling out the clothes and tell her friend bye, Jasmine was like, how much you spend on clothes? Lizzie was like, 2 bands. Jasmine was like, you could have spent 2 bands on an apartment. And I'm with Jasmine on this one. 2 bands spent on clothes when we in a telly is crazy work. And it ain't even no good telly for real. This shit is the La Quinta. We in the La Quinta. Goddamn Holiday Inn, and you sitting over here spending 2 bands on clothes, and the soap got me itchy. The covers got pee stains, and we sitting there, you got 2 bands worth of clothes. Bitch, if you don't get on eBay, Let Go, Depop, bitch, put it somewhere. What the fuck? Nobody got time for this shit. But anyway, yeah, that's the end of this one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, go fuck about.